East Salalah is one place you should consider visiting if you have limited time but still want to experience a variety of landscapes and attractions. This is a final destination guide in the Salalah series where we explore some of the lesser visited places in the East Salalah. I have linked the full Salalah playlist in the description below so you can easily catch up on the entire journey. We begin our journey with an intriguing mystery, the anti-gravity point located along the road toward Mirbat. If you park your vehicle in neutral, it appears to roll uphill on its own. Of course, this is not actually anti-gravity. If gravity truly disappeared, objects would begin floating in the air, and that clearly does not happen here. What really happens is that the surrounding landscape creates an optical illusion, making a slight downhill slope appear like an uphill road. Our eyes are simply being tricked by the terrain. Even without any real mystery, it is still a fun and memorable experience worth trying. Not far from here lies one of the most unusual sights in Oman, the Baobab trees near Mirbat. The drive itself is beautiful and the route is very well marked. What makes these trees special is that they are not native to Oman. Baobab trees are most famously associated with Africa, Madagascar, and parts of Australia. Seeing them here comes as quite a surprise. So how did these trees reach Oman? The most likely explanation is through ancient maritime trade. Oman had strong sea connections with East Africa and Indian Ocean for centuries, and the seeds may have arrived through traders or settlers. These trees survived thanks to the Khareef climate of Dhofar and their extraordinary ability to store water. Baobab trees are known to live for hundreds and sometimes even thousands of years. Some of the trees here are estimated to be between 300 and 2000 years old. Their massive swollen trunks and root-like branches give them the nickname upside-down trees. If you visit here, I would definitely recommend taking the short hiking trail through the Baobab grove. It's just over 1 kilometer long with a few ascents and descents, not completely easy but manageable for most visitors.
Yeah, in the is bigger. Only in Salalah and Yemen and Australia, Africa, this is a rare tree, and you have some like this.
The fruit is coming, no? Fruit.
Yeah, you have some like this fruits.
But what time will get?
Have, but this tree is not
good.
Yeah.
But their fruit is there.
I think maybe another one, the bigger one in Dalkot. Yeah.
Al-Qud.
Yeah, in Dalkot.
Al-Qud there.
Yeah, near Yemen.
Near Yemen.
So it's like one of the oldest tree here. So the people like they say it's over than 1,000 years. They say it's over than 1,000 years. And in Africa and Sudan they call it the tree of the life. Tree of the life. Okay. Why? Because in the dry time they can drink water from the tree. See, the tree have a resource of saving the water. It can save at least 120,000 liter
In one tree?
Yes, in one tree.
Okay.
So they put a hole inside there and they can get the water from there, and that water they call it asir. Asir in Arabic it's called juice.
Juice.
Yes,
okay.
so they take the water from there and they drink it. So this is gonna be in the dry season, and it have a fruit, but now is not the season for it. That fruit is full of vitamin C. That
okay.
fruit. Here we don't use it that much, but in Africa and also in Dubai,
But in
they
first tree I saw some fruits
yes,
are there.
this one doesn't have.
Ah, this
That
one.
one they have.
Okay.
So in Africa and especially even as now we start in Dubai, they make it like a juice, a boba juice.
Baba juice.
It's called a boba juice. So they start to do it. It's full of vitamin C,
Uh-huh.
but it's a little bit salty, so most of the people they don't like it.
The taste you are not like.
Yeah, and really strong. Those kind of trees it can live from 2,000 until 5,000 years. Yes, they can live longer time.
This is 1000 name of.
They say it's like almost like 1,000, but until now we don't know true. So in this place, so those kind of trees, it's cutting because I think of the birds who's traveling. So when they are making a shit or when they are dying, so it's gonna be in this area. So we have like at least a couple of them here, and we have the oldest one. It's in one place. It's next to the border between Yemen and Oman in Dalkut. That's the oldest one.
Oldest one.
And it's only one there.
Only one is there.
Only one is there.
How?
There's also a natural pool near the parking area where visitors can take a dip if interested. Stepping back into history, we next visit Taqah Castle. Built in the 19th century, this beautifully restored fort was once both a private residence and a center of local administration. With its thick defensive walls, watchtowers, and traditional Omani design, the castle offers a glimpse into the daily life and culture of historic Dhofar. Inside, you can see traditional rooms, household objects, and artifacts that reflect how people lived during that period. Near the castle, there's a local restaurant that offers a beautiful view of both the ocean and the fort. One of the unique experiences here is their traditional method of cooking meat on hot stone, giving it a distinct flavor and texture. If you're looking for a quick meal with a view, this is definitely worth a stop. From here you can enjoy a relaxing view of the ocean with the castle standing proudly nearby. Continuing along the coast, we head toward the Mirbat Seaviewpoint. Drive carefully while coming here as camels frequently cross this road. With Jebel Samhan rising behind you and views overlooking the Arabian Sea, this is a lovely place to relax during your journey, especially for a meal break or a peaceful evening stop. The viewpoint is designed like a small seaside park with seating areas, a children's play zone, and basic facilities for visitors. Now we move toward the inland geological wonders of this region, starting with Tawi Attair, also known as the Well of Birds. This massive sinkhole drops more than 200 meters deep into the limestone plateau of the Kara Mountains and is considered one of the largest sinkholes in the region. It was formed over thousands of years through water erosion and collapse. The name Well of Birds comes from the many birds that nest within its steep walls. The walls of the sinkhole even contain fossilized seashells and marine organisms, evidence that this entire region was once underwater millions of years ago. During certain seasons, water collects deep inside, giving the sinkhole a completely different appearance. Unlike most barren craters, Attair is more than just a geological site. It's also a place shaped by local stories. The wind passing through the caves creates eerie echoes, which people once believed were the cries of spirits. There's a viewing platform where visitors can safely enjoy the scenery, but please be careful, especially if you are traveling with children. We spotted a snake nearby during our visit. Avoid going too close to the edges and stay within safe areas. Next, we head to Taiq Cave. This enormous cave system is considered one of the largest classified caves in the Arabian Peninsula. During tropical cyclones, water fills parts of the sinkhole, dramatically changing its appearance. Standing here, you can clearly see how nature slowly shapes the land over immense periods of time. Reaching the bottom requires a difficult and exhausting trek, so most visitors admire it from above. Surrounded by rock cliffs and rocky terrain, this place offers breathtaking views and is especially popular among adventurous travelers. Our final destination is Jebel Samhan. On the way, the weather turned misty and foggy and we spotted many camels along the road. Jebel Samhan is known for its panoramic mountain views overlooking the Arabian Sea and the surrounding valleys. Unfortunately, the day we visited was extremely foggy. On clear days, visitors often witness clouds floating below the cliffs, similar to what we experienced in Shart. You can watch our East Salalah video for that experience. Some people even say that Tawi Attair sinkhole that we just explored can be seen from here on very clear days. Although the views were hidden behind thick fog, the mist brought out small bursts of color with delicate wildflowers growing along the mountainside. The cool mountain air and peaceful atmosphere makes this place perfect for nature lovers. However, visitors should be very careful near the cliffs, especially families traveling with children, as many areas do not have barricades or protective fencing. This mountain range is also home to the endangered Arabian leopard, although spotting one is extremely rare. And with that, we come to the end of our East Salalah tour. When people think of Salalah, they often imagine the misty green mountains of the Khareef season. But as we have seen, traveling east reveals a completely different side of Dhofar, one shaped by rugged landscapes, ancient formations, and hidden natural wonders. Best of all, except for Taqah Castle, none of the locations featured in this video require an entrance fee.